Helen here with Eyes on the Game, and I'm here at Xtreme Couture and being joined by the EFC lightweight champion, Dave Mazany. Now, Dave, this is your first title defense on November 11th. How have you been preparing for that?
I've been preparing for my fight November 11th, just like I've prepared for all my fights. I get in the gym, we do the rounds, like Xtreme Couture, we kind of do it. Nothing's fancy, just the same old stuff.
And you haven't really changed anything up?
Generally, I don't really change much. I've been in the game for a while. I mean, I just work the system that the gym works. So I was at Vandalay Silva's before. They worked some stuff that was a little different. Xtreme Couture, we work a little different system, but I'm working their system and it's working well.
Now, do you feel more pressure now that you are holding the title and knowing that that's what everyone's targeting and what everyone wants?
I feel pressure in every single fight I'm in. Every fight I'm in is the most important fight of my life. So whether I have this gimmick on my shoulder or not, and I'm trying to defend it, it's still two men in a cage, a guy trying to hurt me while my mom's watching online or something like that. I still got a guy trying to knock me out, and I still got a guy trying to take away all my dreams. So it's the same feeling. They're just a chunk of metal and leather that I got to defend.
22 pounds, right?
22 pounds. I don't know. I've been trying to. We've been discussing that. I put it in a package at one point.
Yeah.
I think it's 22 pounds. I don't know. I'll have to weigh it.
And a couple ounces here
We'll see.
and there.
It's all kilos over in South Africa, so it doesn't even matter here.
That is true. Well, speaking of the fight being so far away, I believe, 20-hour flight?
Yeah.
How do you kind of, prepare your body as well to adjust to that?
So that long travel, it's 22 hours. There's 20 hours of flying, and then there's a layover here and there depending on the route we take. So hydration is super important. I always pack my food with me. As I say, if you're failing to prepare, if you fail to prepare, you're preparing to fail. Yeah. So I prepare everything. I bring food with me. Even when I travel to South Africa, I bring things like Pedialyte and coconut water, stuff that I may or may not be able to find there because, you never know what you're going to find in a foreign country. Now I have good relations with people and I kind of know, what I can get and not get there. I've been there a few times. But when I first came over there, I brought a whole pack full of food. I didn't even have to eat while I was there,
Because you don't know what to expect. So it's better to pack more, like you said, prepare more.
Right.
And now that you are champion, though, I do know you also are a pro wrestler.
Yes.
So you fight here locally, right?
Yeah, I've been pro wrestling here locally. I started back in Anchorage, Alaska, where my hometown is, with Jack Manley, who's the second half of the Whirlwind Gentleman here in Las Vegas. Him and Remy Marcel, they've really helped me out, getting me started out here. But yeah, we were backyard fed back in Alaska, then we joined a local fed there. I wrestled in the state fair a few times after my MMA career took off, and so now I'm pro wrestling here locally in between. It's one of those things that's like, some people do community theater, I do pro wrestling.
Hey, it is kind of like theater, right?
Yeah, it's a performance art.
That's true.
Like people will try to relate, especially with CM Punk, Phil Brooks, coming on the scene, have this argument whether the fighter or not. It's a performance art. He's a great performer. He talked well on the mic. He presented himself well. He had a very candid approach to what he was doing, but he didn't have the cage time to fight. Just like if I was thrown in a WWE squared circle, I wouldn't perform as well as one of those guys because I don't have the ring time yet to perform to their standards.
You mentioned WWE.
Yes.
Now that you are both lightweight champion in MMA and also a pro wrestler, what are some of your goals in both?
So right now, I always shoot for the top. You gotta shoot for the top, whatever you're doing.
Of course.
That's why
you have that.
That's why I have this, man. And now that I have it, I want more. Like my hunger was quenched for a little bit, and then now I'm hungry again. It's like kind of like eating candy bars. You still want more.
That's true.
But Snickers, right? I like Twix.
Can't argue with that.
Gummy bears too. You can tell I'm dieting, right? You can tell I'm dieting. But anyways, shooting for the top. So I got this, but this belt's a stepping stone. I want to go higher. I want to go to the top. I want to go to the UFC. And then once I'm there, I'm sure I'll be happy, and then I want more. I want the championship there, but one step at a time. As far as pro wrestling, I use it to get here, to get up.
So that's your main focus, MMA.
Yes, that's why I packed my F-250 up in Anchorage, Alaska, drove down the Alaska Highway to come to Las Vegas to get the best training I possibly can.
Those are nice trucks.
They're beautiful. They're beautiful, but they guzzle too much gas, and also, I had to get rid of it because it did guzzle a lot of gas, and everybody wanted to take my truck to move from apartment to apartment here in Vegas.
Yeah, trying to bribe you with what, pizza and beer, right?
Yeah, bro, I got some pizza, got some beer. You want to move my stuff for me? We're good buddies, right? Yeah. Like, it's cool. I love my friends. I do. But like, it seemed like that was the only purpose for a pickup truck in Alaska. I could throw salmon back there, maybe a moose or something after I shot it. Yeah.
Wow.
You can throw stuff back there, and that's how we lived back. In Alaska, we shot, hunted, and fished, and I'm a completely different lifestyle here, which is weird. I came, but I didn't come to Vegas to sober up. It's really weird.
Well,
Vegas is definitely not my scene, so I'm definitely a lot more sober in Vegas than I was in Alaska.
But hey, it's working. It's getting you some nice hardware. And for everybody that will be tuning in on November 11th to watch your fight, do you have any words for your fans and the viewers?
Absolutely. If you guys want to catch my fight, it'll be streamed live. It'll be on around November 11th. But find me at Mazany MMA on Instagram and Twitter. I have a fan page on Facebook. Check that out. Dave the Pain Train Mazany, something like that. Just look me up, Dave Mazany. So tune in. I'll have a link for a live feed of the fight. And come see me, Dave the Pain Train Mazany, the Iron Claw. That's the most devastating finisher in all of combat sports. They won't allow it in MMA, unfortunately, so I could have the edge, but I don't want to murder people. So I keep it in the squared circle in pro wrestling. So you'll see it, but you won't see it get latched on.
So stay tuned, and after you will announce when you'll be back in pro wrestling, right? Yeah,
absolutely. After November 11th, I'm going to get back in the squared circle. Hopefully I'll still have the piece of hardware. I'll probably bring that with me, a squared circle. Some of the pro wrestlers, like last time Bugatti had a problem with me, and Nick Bugatti, Maserati, that's a tag team. There's a mixed tag. My sister and I took them on last time, and they had a problem with me being an MMA fighter coming to the squared circle, but I went in there, I latched on the Iron Claw, I proved that I belong in both, so we'll see. But after November 11th, you can see me here wrestling in Vegas, the Silverton, or at the FSW Arena.